Hey everybody, I am Joan Larod. I am your Park Lane stylist, and I want to welcome you to Genrose's pop-up party sale. I'm going to show you some really adorable jewelry. We have something for everybody. We have dainty pieces, we have bold pieces, and everything in between. We have gold, we have silver, we have rose gold, we have hematite, which I had never heard of until I got introduced to Park Lane Jewelry. Let me tell you a little bit about Park Lane. So Park Lane is a jewelry company that has been around since 1955, over 70 years, and it's family owned. They are debt-free and cash rich, and they are super thoughtful about the jewelry that they produce to sell. It's considered high-end fashion jewelry, and they're very thoughtful about the ingredients or the materials that are used to make the jewelry. It is nickel and lead free and cadmium free, which means that normally if you're wearing fashion jewelry and your hand, like a ring, your finger turns green, or it leaves color marks on your neck, it's probably because there's nickel or lead in there, and this is nickel and lead free. So typically if you have trouble wearing fashion jewelry, you shouldn't have a problem wearing Park Lane jewelry. And like I said, it's family owned. Shirley Levine started this company in 1955, and let me tell you about the awesome sale. So this sale was created by Shirley Levine in 1955, and it still holds true today. So the sale that happens all the time is that you buy 2 pieces at full price, and they're your least expensive pieces, and you get 4 items at 50% off. I know this is backwards, but so again, that's all the time. Your least expensive items are what you would pay for full price items, and everything else you would get at a discount. 4 items at 50% off. And right now there's bonus item where if you purchase $90 in full price items, you got a $35 bonus item, which means that you can choose anything in the catalog for just $35. So, I want to show you some beautiful jewelry. I have been selling Park Lane jewelry for almost a year now, and I decided to do this to be more creative, and it's super fun. The jewelry sells itself. It's beautiful jewelry, and you can wear jewelry every day for everyday use or special occasions. It doesn't really matter, but it does elevate your look. So I'm going to show you some beautiful jewelry. And what I want you to do is make a list of everything that you see that you love. I will send you the shopping link, Genrose's shopping link. Take a look, write everything down, create a wish list, as we call it, of all of the items that you absolutely love and are interested in. It doesn't mean that you have to buy, and don't pay attention to the prices, because again, we've got the sale, right? We've got bonus items. I want to make sure that you get the best deal possible. So what I want you to do is, as I'm showing jewelry on this video, or if you're looking out at the website, make a list of your favorite items and text it to me. And I will ensure that you get the best price possible. So I'll create a custom cart for you, making sure you get the best possible prices for all of the items. And then you can decide what stays in your cart and what you may want to remove from your cart, right? It's entirely up to you. But all I can say is, we want to support Genrose, right? And how we support Genrose is by placing an order. So for every order that is placed, Genrose gets free jewelry. For the first 9 orders that are placed, she gets $20 for every single order that's placed, regardless of the size of the order. And once she hits 10 orders, all of those $20 free jewelry that she gets for each order jumps to $40. So with 10 orders, Genrose is going to get $400 in free jewelry. The other way that we can support Genrose is by you having a party yourself and you getting all the hostess rewards like Genrose is going to get. Besides that, if you book a party off of Genrose's party, in the next 2 days, the first 2 ladies, she gets an extra $100 in free jewelry on top of all of the free jewelry she's getting for placing orders. So we want to support Genrose as much as we possibly can. So again, make your wish list and send those wish lists to me, and I'll create a custom cart for you. And everybody that sends me their wish list will go into a drawing, and I will give away free jewelry. Now, if any of you have reached out to me through text message, that's the first giveaway. So I'm going to make sure that in the next 24 hours, everybody that texts me, I'm going to include you in a raffle for free jewelry that I'm going to be giving away. And I want you to be part of it. So make sure you text me back based on the text message that I sent you yesterday. Okay, so let's get to the jewelry. First off, and I heard some of you say you like silver, you like gold, you like rose gold. I'm going to show you some beautiful silver and gold jewelry today, as well as some freshwater pearls. If you're a person that loves the traditional look of pearls, I've got some beautiful pieces for you. So, I also have hematite for you so that you can see what hematite looks like, because it's different. All right, let's start with first, like I said, there's a 2-for sale, we call it, right? First 2 items are your least expensive items that you pay full price for, and then you get 4 items at 50% off. Let me show you some necklaces and earrings that are a great full-priced items. And what I mean by that is typically your full-priced items are something you want to shoot for $40 or less. Anything more than that, you want to shoot for your 50% off deals. All right. So let me start with earrings. So, and this is just some earrings that are under $40. That would be a great card unlocker, as we call it, or full price items. So these are our beautiful impression studs. And these aren't all the colors that are here, but they're a 3-carat cubic zirconia stone, and they're dyed. Some are set in silver and some are set in gold. But as you can see, they're just beautiful, and they're very, very pretty just to wear alone or to wear in a second hole like I have here, right? So there's red, there's green, there's clear in gold and clear in silver. There is mother of pearl. There's what is called glow, and it's like a soft yellow set in hematite. There's pink, baby pink, there's violet, there's turquoise, iridescent coral. So there's a bunch to choose from. And these are only $30 a pair, right? So you could choose a pair of these or even 2 pairs of these. There's your full price items that you pay. And 4 items then you get for 50% off. Also with our impression studs, there are impression necklaces. Again, a 3-carat cubic zirconia stone that is dyed. These are just some of the colors that are available, but they are $36 full price. So they're a great card unlocker to unlock those 4 50% off items. So I've got green here set in gold. I've got orange set in gold. I've got blue set in silver and red set in silver. This happens to be clear silver. So it just looks like a brilliant 3-carat diamond. No one would ever know it's not real. It's a cubic zirconia, high fashion, high quality jewelry. So these are your impression necklaces, and they'd be a great card unlocker. More necklaces that are a great card unlocker are a bunch here I have. Now this princess necklace up here is, you could get this for a full price item or a half-priced item. It's a little bit over $40, but it's adorable, and it is real sparkly, and it's got a heart cut out in the middle. Some people refer to it as a dog tag because it kind of looks like a dog tag. So if you have somebody in the military, people have given this as a gift because that's what it reminds them of. And that's the princess necklace. And then this next necklace here is called Happy. This one actually comes in gold and silver. It's called Happy, and it's because it's a smiley face. And in that smiley face there are small little stones that are very, very shiny. The camera doesn't do it justice. This next one is a very delicate, dainty necklace called Pearl, appropriately named. It's a silver delicate chain with a single pearl. And again, very affordable. These next two are called Roo, R-O-O. And the first one is in hematite. That's this grayish black color. And it's just a brilliant circular circle on with brilliant stones. This one happens to be gold. And it comes in silver and rose gold as well. And that's called Roo. And there are matching earrings to go along with these necklaces. So it's adorable. This one here is one of my favorites. It's called Juliet. It's a floating heart. It comes in gold and silver. And you could wear it two ways. You could wear it with the heart straight up, or you could wear it with the heart sideways like that. So it's real versatile. So these are really nice necklaces to start your cart with as full price items. So those are just some ideas. Let me show you an example of hematite. So, and I love stacking necklaces. As you can see, I've got 3 necklaces that are stacked together. These, unfortunately, are not available, but this is hematite. So this here necklace, I've got 2 stacked together. This is called Hazy. And Hazy comes in gold, silver, and hematite. I will show you the gold one, I think. Oh, I've got a silver one that I'll show you. And then this is called Hendrix. Look at these beautiful shimmering stones in the middle of that circle. And it's just so, so pretty. It would look beautiful with a white top, black, silver gray, just beautiful. And I love these 2 necklaces stacked together. What I also like to show is there's different ways that you can stack necklaces. Every chain is typically about 16 to 18 inches long, and then it has a 3-inch extender. So you can adjust the length of many of these necklaces because of that. But what I like to show is right here, the Hendrix is lower than the Hazy, right? But if you shorten the Hendrix and frame it up with wearing the Hazy, now you've created this picture frame look, and it brings out, you know, draws your eye to that Hendrix necklace. So when you're stacking necklaces, there's a couple of different ways that you can do that. All right, let me show you some gold. So this is one of my most popular necklace, and Park Lane creates a lot of necklaces that are what they call a 2-in-1 or 3-in-1. And it means that you're buying one necklace, but you're getting more than one necklace. This is called the Aspen, and it's a 3-in-1 necklace, which means that you could wear these 3 necklaces together. You buy the Aspen, you get all 3 necklaces. You can wear them together, or you can wear them separately, depending on maybe what your neckline on your shirt is like, right? So this first one here are these beautiful gold balls with a crystal design right here. And then this second one is a beautiful lobster claw design with all crystals in the middle there on a chunkier chain. And then the longest necklace here, it's a paperclip chain, and it has these absolutely beautiful charms hanging off of this long necklace, although the charms are removable. So it's extremely versatile by buying the Aspen. This Aspen would definitely be a 50% off item or potentially a bonus item. So that's called the Aspen. What would be adorable, you know, sometimes with a big statement necklace like this, I like to wear smaller earrings. These are the Hazy. I showed you the necklace in hematite called Hazy. These are matching earrings. Look at the cut on those. They make them so shiny. These are the Hazy earrings, and they come in gold, silver, and hematite. But that would look beautiful with the Aspen necklace, and that's called the Hazy earrings. So let me show you silver. And you know what? Yeah, let me show you silver. So I have a bunch of necklaces stacked here because I want to show you as many necklaces as I can in a short period of time. So here's a silver look. These two necklaces are a 2-in-1. It's called the Trudy, very popular. The shorter necklace is almost like a coffee bean look. And this is a chunkier looking chain called the Trudy. You can wear them separately or together. That's called Trudy. And this one is called, what's this one called? Oh boy. I'll think of it. Here's your hazy and silver. And it's just so shiny, right? Love that look here. And the Trudy necklace here is framing out this beautiful little necklace. And I got to look this one up because I don't remember which one it is. So if anybody's interested in this little necklace here, just text me and say that silver flower petal necklace, and I'll know exactly what that is, and I'll help you with that. With this look, here's some beautiful earrings that would be a beautiful option. Now, again, you could choose the hazy and silver, right? But these are called chantel. They're a big hoop. They're very lightweight. They're not heavy at all. They come in gold and silver, but they match really well with this silver look here. And they're called chantel. They're probably a 2-inch hoop earring. And if you're, again, not into those big hoops, there are definitely smaller hoops in silver that would look absolutely adorable with this look. So that's chantel. So that is the silver look. I'm going to show you some freshwater pearls and pearl look. Let me show you this silver stack because I love this first. So here is the Juliet necklace in silver, and I paired that with this beautiful faith cross called Eden. And it's just so sparkly. Those crystals in the cross is just beautiful. That's called Eden. And there is a matching bracelet to this as well called Eden. But that is the Juliet in silver, and that's the Eden necklace. Love that. Now, let's keep the Eden, and let's add to that a pearl look. So here are 5 strands of freshwater pearls called Chantilly, and it looks beautiful with that cross, right? What's nice about the Chantilly is it's actually a 3-in-1 necklace. What I mean by that is you could separate these string of pearls so that maybe you only want to wear 2 at one time, right? 5 is too much, depending on what you're wearing it with. How pretty does that look, right? Just with 2. Or you could separate out and wear just 1 string with that Chantilly. Again, Chantilly and Eden would be a 50% off item you'd want to shoot for. A little bit more on the expensive side or a bonus item. So that is with the Eden cross. But let's take 3 strands of the Chantilly and let's add this beautiful necklace called the Bodhi to add to that pearl look. Only you're adding a little bit of color. So the Bodhi is a string of pearls. Let me just rearrange this for a minute because I think 3 strands is probably too much here. So let's take that off, and we're going to shorten the Chantilly strands of pearls to wear with the Bodhi. So look at how cute this is, right? I've got 2 strands of the Chantilly with the Bodhi necklace, and how cute would this be if you're dressing up a pair of jeans, right? Or you have a blue or green shirt on with some gold accent beads, just a beautiful look. And that's called the Bodhi. So that's beautiful choices for necklaces. I'm going to show you a couple more gold necklaces for the ladies that like gold. This is just one more because it shows I'll show you two more. This one is called Orchid. It's got this beautiful violet square dyed stone, and it's on a beautiful gold chain, almost like a snake chain, right? And let me stack another gold necklace that is dainty with the orchid. So this is called Ambrosia, and this is a gold barrel, if you will, that has butterflies on there. And that's called Ambrosia, another delicate necklace. I just happened to stack it with the orchid, but love that look. What I didn't show is to bring out the pearls. Look at these beautiful drop earrings, the circle with the pearls all around that. That is an option as well. So those are some necklaces and some earring choices, but there are so much more to choose from. Let me show you some bracelets and some rings before we round out the end of this, because I don't want to keep you too long. But I talked about the impression studs and the impression necklaces. Here is impression bracelets. How gorgeous are these? It's 40 carats of cubic zirconia. They come in all different colors. I don't have them all, right? But they're just brilliant, shiny bracelets called the impression bracelets. Some people are obsessed with these, and they are absolutely stunning. This is called Northern Lights, so it picks up a bunch of different colors, and it's set in hematite. Here's the glow. There are matching stud earrings to go with the glow, and that's set in hematite as well. Here's violet. Here's blue set in gold. Here's turquoise set in gold. We have the iridescent coral and the baby pink, and then mother of pearl. So there's just a bunch of choices there for your impression bracelets. These would be, you'd want to shoot for like the bonus item for $35 to get one of these. They're absolutely stunning. So here are some bracelets that are in silver. This is called Lifestyle. It opens up and you can wear it so that the balls are facing the front of your wrist, or you can have this on the top of your wrist. That's called Lifestyle. This one is called Embraceable. It's a stretchy bangle. It's on the bigger side, so if you have a bigger wrist, this is a great choice for silver. And then I've got Rika, again, another stretchy bangle, so it's easy on, easy off, and it's got a beautiful design. A lot of these are designer inspired, so you may see familiar traits to some of these. This one is called Tanner. Again, very, very pretty. The Tanner and the Rika, R-I-C-A, come in gold as well. But this is, again, a stretchy bangle. So, so pretty. That's called Tanner. If you're looking for mixed metals, look at this beautiful bracelet called, oh my goodness, it just left my mind. Miracle. It's called Miracle, and it's a silver cross with gold beads similar to the hazy. What a nice, let me see, I didn't grab it. But there is a hazy bracelet that matches the earrings, and if you wore the gold hazy with this Miracle bracelet, it would be so cute. This one's a little bit different. It's a pull tie to make it tighter or bigger, and you just pull it apart. That's called Miracle. I love that one. This one here is beautiful white enamel with cream colored stones. This is called Marshmallow. Again, another stretch to fit. So easy on, easy off. If you like Tiffany, this is Tiffany inspired. This is called, this is called, oh my goodness, Cherish. This is called Cherish. It's got the beautiful silver heart hanging off of it with a chunky chain. It definitely is inspired by Tiffany. And for some gold bracelets, this one is gold with blue stones called Tanner. Again, another stretch to fit. That's called Tanner. And this one is called Sail. It's got turquoise stones all around it. So, so pretty. I love the colors with these. And chiffon. Chiffon is picking up that mother of pearl with a quatrefoil design, which is designer inspired. Again, stretchy to fit. So many oftentimes you can stack these bracelets together and it's a beautiful look. If I, let's say, wanted the white and turquoise together, I could do the chiffon and the sail bracelet and the marshmallow together, and it would be a true arm party like I happen to have here on my own wrist. And then let's move on to a couple of rings. So this one would definitely be a bonus item, but it is the most versatile ring that we have on the website. This is called, Sublime. And there are 7 rings, if I can get them all on my finger. You would never wear all 7 together, but it's versatile, right? You get 7 of these and you can mix and match and wear whatever your outfit calls for on that day. And this is called Sublime, S-U-B-L-I-M-E, Sublime. Our rings come in whole sizes, usually 5 through 10. And if it's a thicker band, you want to size up, but otherwise it's true to size. Here's another one of my favorites called Phoebe. It's an open heart ring. That's called Phoebe. And this one's called Moonflower. It's picking up that mother of pearl. Definitely a cocktail ring, but so pretty, called Moonflower. If you like more dainty, this ring here is called Namaste. And it's very, very pretty. Namaste. And then, again, this one is called Worthy. And it's a sideways cross. Very pretty, comes in gold. And that's called Worthy. All right, ladies, we are just at about a half hour in, and I don't want to keep you too long. I hope I have shown you some jewelry that you really like. If there's anything on the catalog that you would like me to send you a picture of with somebody wearing it, I am more than happy to do that. But right now, your goal is to make your wish list. Text me your wish list. Everybody that texts me their wish list, you're going to be put into our second drawing, right? Everybody that texts me initially from my original text will be also in the first giveaway drawing. And the third giveaway drawing is everybody that orders to support Genrose. So I hope you've enjoyed this little video, and hopefully I'll be hearing from you soon. Thanks and have a great day.